Well, one of the reasons yesterday it went so smoothly is because of our security guard, Jay.
Yeah, we have to applaud you. I mean, you got a standing ovation when you came into work today.
Thank you.
Jay is joining us on the desk right now to talk us through exactly what happened yesterday from his perspective. And I mean, you're always on the ball when it comes to security. You're very mindful of us, and we always appreciate that. Yesterday, and we were saying, it's not unusual to see somebody in an abnormal costume come up. We have all kinds of guests. That wasn't what was unusual necessarily.
Right.
So what happened for you?
So pretty much, when he came in, there was two gentlemen working on one of the cameras inside, and he came in declaring he had a bomb, but I wasn't sure if it was real or not. It didn't seem like it was real. Kind of mumbled under his breath a little bit.
Did you think it was a joke though at first then when you saw it?
A little bit. Okay. I mean, a little bit, because it's an animal costume, and it didn't seem like it was a legitimate. He wasn't serious.
And we're looking at the video. If he comes in and just says, "Hey,"
now, you're not in the vestibule at this point, right?
No,
you're behind that bulletproof glass.
You can look closely. I'm right behind the glass there. The glass isn't bulletproof. It's just normal. It's thick glass.
Okay. And are you calling him at this point to come over and talk to you? Because I know he's referencing.
Right now he's saying I have a message that needs to be heard. I want to get my point across and stuff. I have a bomb strapped up to me, and I'm willing to die.
And that contractor who was in the vestibule putting up another security camera just so happened to be it's probably like
he was like, look, I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't work here, bro. And then when the guy comes running in,
Chris Bernardo, our evening producer, he'll come running in. We'll show that here in just a little bit. That's a little bit further along here, because it seems like an awkward 1-minute conversation going on now.
Well, yeah, at this point, I'm just talking to him, and I'm trying to hear him out and hear what he has to say. He's just, again, repeating himself. I need my message to be heard. It needs to be heard right now. I said, well, do you have anything that I can give to someone or anything like that? He was like, no, I have a bomb strapped to my chest, and I'm willing to die. So
that's the point where you saw this is serious and we need to clear the building.
Absolutely.
And so how were you able then to get that word? You came around to the newsroom. How were you able to get him to just say, okay, stay here for a minute, let me go relay your message to our newsroom?
Sure. While I'm talking to him, I'm dialing 911 underneath the desk.
Yeah.
Okay. I put the phone in my pocket. I told him, all right, if you just have stay right here, I can get someone that'll be able to help you. I was able to walk away for a little bit and kind of let whoever I saw know. There's a buzzer that I rang upstairs to let someone upstairs come down. I said, hey, look, clear the 3rd floor for me. Everyone needs to get out of the building. Go to the faraway exit away from the front so he doesn't see anyone leaving as well.
Right.
Okay, so that's going on. Plus, we have our evening producer run in. And then not only are you dealing with a hedgehog-wearing man with a potential bomb strapped to him in front of this non-bulletproof glass, you also get, there's a fire in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is all on a day where employees are supposed to be bringing their kids to work, because it's bring your kids to work. He comes running in, he tells me there's a fire, and I was like, and he actually wanted to come through the door. I was like, hey, look, don't go through the door. I just pointed, you gotta go. Then he runs out. The other two gentlemen take that opportunity to go, to address the fire. That was their excuse for leaving. At that point, I knew that the fire was being taken care of by them, and I could focus on the suspect.
And our producer, the one in the green shirt, Chris, went out and he also called the fire department and so alerted authorities as well that there's something going on. At that point, everybody kind of knew this is not a normal situation. There's something seriously wrong.
Right. I was able to walk away from the desk a few times, make sure that downstairs where traffic and mass control is all clear. Walk back up to the newsroom, make sure everyone got out. I've back and forth between the police and I on the phone, just letting them know, hey, I'm gonna try to get as much information I can. I'll keep you on in my pocket. Hopefully you can hear me. She said she could hear everything, and that any information would be appreciated.
Jay, you are known as cool, Jay, calm. We've said that all day yesterday, today. At one point, though, you opened the door and gave the potential bomber a chair. Tell us about that.
The purpose behind it, I knew the police were in my phone, and they were right behind me. They had assured me that they were out there, they were setting up a perimeter, just to stay calm. And I wanted to give them information. I wanted to see if the bomb was real or not. I told them on the phone that I didn't think it was real. It looked to me as if it was cardboard wrapped in aluminum foil with wires running to a circuit board and on a red life vest. But the only thing that
I couldn't tell was real or fake. He had a metal trigger box in his left hand.
And that would be scary.
Right, and there was wires from that running to the circuit board as well. So my first response was to bum rush him and take him down because it looked like a fake bomb, but the trigger box kind of made me hold back, and I was just trying to get as much detail as possible.
The Commissioner Davis said it to yesterday. You handled it perfectly.
Yeah.
We all thank you here for handling it the way that you did, because you never know what's coming through our front doors, and we aren't understanding that.
Right, and we do. We always feel very safe when Jay, and we have a whole team of security, so we thank all of you. We thank you for, now go back out, George.
Yeah.
I know there's another security guard up there now, but we want you up there too.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Sure.
Thank you so much. Coming up, we are going to stay on top of this developing story. Make sure you stick with us throughout the day for new developments.
Then, of course, we're going to talk with Jonathan Myers, find out about the weather that's happening this weekend. You're watching Fox 45. Good day, Baltimore.